Yeah, you see the title, if I haven't changed it to something stupider already. And I'm standing 20 toes on it. You and I may have seen these two seemingly opposing camps before, shipping for the supposed Tumblr girlies, and power scaling for the supposed meathead dude bros. Couldn't get more opposite, I hear you say. But what if I told you that these two groups of geeks are actually far more alike than they might seem at a glance? Seeing their polar opposite dispositions can make it very easy to mistake these peeps as the furthest things from each other. But when you look a little deeper, you start to see the truth. And it's a truth that neither side wants to admit, because they think that their counterparts are a stain on not just fandoms, but on the earth. And like their mamas or something. This thought came to me when I saw some chitter chatter going on about shippers being more creative, analytical, and necessary to fandom spaces than Powerscalers are. And personally, I blame you Kagurabachi niggas for them getting a big head. One damn tweet about them being happy that Fujoshi hands were getting in their bocce pot to help the fandom grow and thrive, and now they think they're the lifeblood of every fandom. Bocce bros better count their days. Your toes are not safe for as long as I draw breath. But getting back on track, I do see this sentiment a lot, and I mean a lot. Like it feels like a weekly mandate for someone to stir the pot in this way. And yet the answer is always the same. Nuh-uh. You see, they often go on the notion that Powerscalers do nothing but slam their action figures together and say, my Goku is stronger than your harem isekai protagonist number 3124. But diddle me this, Batman. If you replace the fighting in that sentiment with kissing tenderly, are we both not just slamming our action figures together, just with different intents? Surely I say unto thee niggas, that we both just like seeing some man-on-man action. But allow me to expand on this a little bit, so we're all truly on the same page. So allow me to expand on the rhetoric a bit more here. Again, I see the notion that shippers are just inherently smarter and more necessary to a fandom's survival than Powerscalers are, since all Powerscalers do is fight each other about who would win a fight with each other. Meanwhile, shippers make fan art, fan fictions, animations, edits, and read between the lines of the text to truly further their shipping agenda. I mean, understand the story. The only thing I ever see these people concede is that Powerscalers got the funnier jokes, which like, yeah, I don't think anyone can deny that without speaking pure hogwash. Then on the flip side, you'll get Powerscalers that find shippers to be a blight on fandoms cause all they do is fawn over the twinkified ideals of the male leads and yearn to see them kiss. Meanwhile, Powerscalers are out here making fan art, fan fictions, animations, edits, and reading between the lines of the text to truly further their Powerscaling agenda. Hey, wait a minute. You see, we've just got our two camps here slinging cock-a-doodle at each other and claiming that the other side is simply unnecessary and unwanted in the fandom, when in reality, a fandom truly thrives when we have a good balance of both. Yin and yang type shit for real. Which one's the yin? Nigga, are you trying to get me hanged? Shippers are just as necessary to a fandom survival as Powerscalers are. Just as we need love, we also need to bash each other's heads in sometimes to truly make this thing work. We all love ignoring or stretching the truth of the canon to fit our agendas. Isn't that what fandom life is really all about? The only enemy we do have is actually a common one. Ones that appear on both sides of the spectrum here. And that's just the niggas that take things too far. The extremists. Practically any time you see something incredibly outlandish, aggressive, bizarre, or all of the above from one of these camps, it's usually just the extremists with some bastard brains that are at the root of it. The only problem is, those kinds of fellas or posts are usually the ones to blow up in some regard, and that ends up being primo slander against the camp they're a part of. Now, in all fairness, some of these things aren't actually that serious and end up just being a part of regular comical slander. Like, I don't think Gojo fans are ever washing away the figure incident. That's quite literally a stain on their legacy. And you laughing now, but don't think Powerscaling niggas are safe either, cause Dragon Ball and JJK Powerscalers ain't ever beating the reading comprehension allegations. We still got mans saying that Kid Buu is stronger than Buhan, and the final battle Super Saiyan 3 Goku was stronger than Super Vegito in Big 2025. But then you get to the niggas that are just stupid, and harmfully so. And while I do want this video to be fair to both camps, I unfortunately have to give this one more so to the shipping side this time. Not to say that Powerscalers don't have their fair share of over-the-top morons, we do, but there's a reason that I only steer clear of messing with one camp. If you've watched my videos before, and if you haven't, subscribe and then watch all of them. Except anything before 24, don't watch those. Then you might know that I've taken a couple light-hearted pot shots at shippers before. But that's not because I hate them. I fear them. I ain't gonna get into the horrors I've seen, cause that is not what this video is about. But there's a reason that I steer clear of Fujoshi talks and villain stands. And Amy talks. That ain't even shipping really, I'm just airing out my shit. And I promise you, it's not due to homophobia or misogyny. I love my women niggas and gay niggas. I just value my life and sanity. No matter the fandom, there will always be people who don't know how to dial it down and realize when they're doing too much. And these always leave a bad impression for people on the outside looking in. And I know all about dumbass vocal minorities ruining the public's perception of a fandom. I'm a JJK fan, and a Sonic fan, and an MHA fan. Man, can I catch a break, please? All I want is for people to know that most times, we just got a few empty-headed niggas with ginormous mouths that ruin how people look at subsections of fandoms, or a fandom entirely. Hell, maybe even an entire series, despite the vast majority of us looking at them the same way they look at us. No, a person shouldn't be lambasted for being a Powerscaler. I promise you we're not all just some aggressive, brainless meatheads. And no one should be lambasted for being a shipper either. Unless they're grown and shipping shit like Yuji and Gojo. What is going on, people? I'll give a pass to actual kids and teens. I'm sure we've all had a thought or two about cracking a teacher before. You guys are spared from my wrath. We're all just having our own little fun in fandom spaces, and I don't think it's fair to be bullied for things like shipping and Powerscaling that are harmless at their core. It'd be even better if we could also kill the idea that only girls ship and boys Powerscale. Fellas, we just do what we like, gender be damned. We must end this war between these two camps and realize that we're truly better and stronger together. Maybe we'll even kiss and make up. So basically, fellas, what I'm trying to say here is that the most powerful ship is the union of a Powerscaler and a shipper. Them niggas got love and strength on their side. Shit.